Zimbabwe's ambassador to South Africa says despite the fact that Zimbabwe faces socio and economic difficulties, protest will never change the government.
Ambassador Isaac Moyo says the government remains strong and in charge and that only elections will determine the country's future. Moyo was speaking at a meeting on the role the diaspora can play in the development of Zimbabwe.
Engagement between fellow citizens, the multidisciplinary team from Zimbabwe and Zimbabwean residents in South Africa. The residents are among 3 million living outside the country. Most of them are in South Africa. The Zimbabwean government is optimistic about the diaspora's role.
We know they really want to make a contribution to the development of the country. This is just a promotion of what we already know to exist, and therefore we are very positive that this engagement is between two willing parties.
Zimbabwe head of delegation says Zimbabweans living outside their country are willing to make their skills available and invest in Zimbabwe.
The investment from the diaspora makes a large percentage of total revenues. We are here to encourage them to invest in their motherland. This is part of a broader reform program to grow the economy.
The Zimbabwean government is working hand in hand with the International Organization for Migrants to maintain the link with diaspora members.
Most of the times people think that migration is purely or solely negative. It is not. People move and it affects labor markets. People move, it also affects skills and experience, and that's what we call brain drain. People move and then their movement also influences remittances. They move and they send money back home for development back home. So in totality, there is some kind of potentials within migration that we can harness for development back home.
In recent years, many governments have developed specific policies to better engage with the diaspora abroad. Lehana Tsotetsi, SABC News, Johannesburg.